Every restaurant owner blames the same thing when customers stop coming back: the food. But when you actually look at the research, the food is almost never the real reason. Recent industry data shows restaurants are only keeping about 55% of their customers, when the average business across industries keeps 75%. And here's the harder number: 70% of first-time diners never walk through the door again. Not because the food was bad, because of a handful of specific fixable things happening behind the scenes. I went through the research so you don't have to. Let's start with the smallest problem and work our way up to the biggest one. Reason number 6. Loyalty programs nobody actually uses. Industry data shows dissatisfaction with restaurant loyalty programs nearly doubled this past year, jumping to 28%. Why? Because most rewards are buried inside an app, or take too many taps to redeem. By the time a customer remembers they even have points, they've already ordered from somebody else. A loyalty program only works if people can see it and use it in the moment they're ordering. If yours takes more effort than just showing up, it's probably losing you money instead of making you money. Reason number 5. Going silent online. Here's a stat that should worry every restaurant owner. 73% of diners say they'll choose a competitor if a restaurant doesn't respond to them online. Not if you get a bad review. If you don't respond at all. Silence reads as nobody's home. Replying to reviews, comments, and messages, even in negative ones, tells people that real humans are running this restaurant and that they actually care. It costs a few minutes a day, and it might be the cheapest trust builder you have. Reason number 4. Meals that don't arrive together. This one surprises people. Data shows 45% of diners will not return if their table's food arrives more than 10 to 15 minutes apart. Think about that. The appetizers were great, but if the main courses land 5, 10, 15 minutes apart from each other, that whole dinner feels broken, even when every single dish was cooked perfectly. Kitchens need to fire courses together, not first come, first served. Pacing isn't a small detail, it's the entire dining experience. Reason number 3. Staff who seem like they just don't care. Across almost every review study out there, one pattern keeps showing up. It's rarely the one big mistake that upsets people. It's a server who feels rushed, distracted, or indifferent. A slow kitchen night can be forgiven. A guest who feels invisible usually isn't. Training your team to simply acknowledge every table quickly, even just to say, "I'll be right with you," fixes more retention problems than almost any menu change ever will. Reason number 2. Feeling like it's not worth the money. The latest restaurant industry report found 40% of consumers are actively cutting back how often they eat out, and over 60% of restaurant operators reported declining foot traffic last year. It's not that people can't afford a meal out. It's that when prices climb without a clear sense of added value, customers quietly stop justifying the trip. Clear portions, honest pricing, and visible value cues matter more right now than they ever have. And reason number 1, the factor that beats every other one combined, according to review analysis after review analysis: inconsistency. Not bad food, inconsistent food. A restaurant that's incredible on Tuesday and just okay on Saturday loses customers faster than a restaurant that is simply average every single time. Customers don't just want good food. They want to know exactly what they're going to get before they even walk through the door. Predictability builds trust, and trust is what actually brings people back. So here's what the research keeps confirming. Customers rarely leave because of one disaster. They leave because of small, fixable frictions stacking up. Rewards nobody can use. Silence. Online. Uneven pacing. Staff who seem checked out. Shrinking perceived value. And food that isn't consistent. Fix even 2 or 3 of these, and you're not just improving one meal. You're rebuilding the entire reason people come back. If this was useful, subscribe for more research-backed restaurant growth breakdowns, and I will see you in the next one.